Senate advances deal to end government shutdown as air traffic control staffing worsens. The U.S. Senate has taken a major step toward reopening the government after the longest shutdown in American history. In a 60-40 vote, 8 centrist Democrats joined Republicans and reached a deal with GOP leaders and the White House. The agreement includes a future vote on expanding affordable care subsidies. GOP leaders are now pushing to move the funding bill quickly, though a single senator could still delay the process. The House must return to approve the Senate's deal before it reaches President Donald Trump for signing. The shutdown's impact continues nationwide. The Department of Agriculture has ordered states to halt full food stamp benefits following a Supreme Court ruling, and air traffic control staffing hit its lowest points since the shutdown began. Americans are feeling worse about the economy as government shutdown drags on. The University of Michigan's Consumer Sentiment Index fell to 50.3 in November from 53.6 in October, hitting its lowest level since June 2022. The ongoing government shutdown, now over a month long, has raised concerns about potential negative impacts on the economy. The decline in sentiment was widespread across ages, income levels, and political affiliations, except among heavy stock market investors, whose optimism rose 11% as markets near record highs. Economists warn that if the middle-income group reduces spending, overall economic growth could slow. Trump is trying to will lower prices into existence. It won't work. President Donald Trump continues to assert that gasoline costs around $2 a gallon, despite the national average being $3.08, according to AAA. Over the year, Trump has repeatedly made similar claims, citing sub-$2 prices in select states in April, May, July, and August, and again this week. In reality, gas is far from $2 for most Americans. The cheapest prices are in Mississippi at $2.60 per gallon, while the majority of the country pays well above Trump's claimed figures. Energy costs have increased under President Trump, with overall energy prices up 2.8% in September over the past year. Residential electricity surged more than 6%, double the overall inflation rate, according to the U.S. Energy Information Administration. Grocery bills have also risen, with all 6 major categories tracked by the government more expensive than at the end of 2024. Inflation rose 3% over the past 12 months, the fastest pace since January, well above the Federal Reserve's 2% target, though far below the 9% summer 2022 peak. While Trump highlighted rising beef prices accurately, he has downplayed broader cost increases, attempting to convince Americans that energy and grocery costs are falling. Many, however, continue to feel the pinch. Cutting America's flights will have huge ramifications for ticket prices and passengers. Airline passengers face higher fares and crowded flights this holiday season, and the ongoing government shutdown may make travel even tougher. The Trump administration is cutting traffic at 40 major U.S. airports, prompting airlines to cancel flights amid uncertainty over how long restrictions will last. Fares were already expected to rise 7 to 10% due to strong demand and reduced capacity from low-cost carriers like Spirit Airlines. Flight reductions could eliminate up to 1,800 daily flights, cutting 100,000 to 268,000 seats. Smaller regional routes to hub airports are most at risk, potentially leaving travelers at smaller airports stranded. Travelers affected by canceled flights due to the government shutdown can receive refunds, though finding replacement seats may be challenging, especially during the holidays or amid bad weather. American, Delta, and United Airlines are allowing refunds even for non-refundable tickets, offering some relief for passengers. Industry experts hope the shutdown ends before Thanksgiving week, the nation's busiest travel period, to avoid widespread disruption. Travelers face potential travel pain if restrictions persist, particularly at smaller regional airports.